So winter is officially here, which means that it is gourmand season. And I know that you are probably thinking that you need a million sweet perfumes to get through it, but you don't. Today, I'm sharing the only 7 gourmand fragrances that you actually need this winter. I'm also featuring some brand new releases from Theodoros Kalotinis that literally just dropped, plus a beast mode fragrance that no one is talking about, but should be. So if you love cozy, delicious winter scents, then this video is for you. So let's get into it. Hi there, welcome to my channel. My name is Diana and I am a fragrance enthusiast who has been collecting fragrances over the last 5 years. Here on this channel, we talk about all fragrances. It doesn't matter if it's niche, designer or Middle Eastern, the ultimate goal is just to smell good and feel good. So before we jump in, I would like to explain how I structured this list, because these are not just some random gourmands. Each one serves a specific purpose in your winter rotation. We are going from viral discoveries to niche masterpieces and also affordable alternatives to luxury indulgences. I'm also giving you comparison points, so you will exactly know which suits you the best. Alright, so let's start with number 1. First up, we have Bake Me Happy from Navitus, and this is what I'm going to call the viral discovery. And actually, I just did a first impressions video of this one and you really liked it, so I wanted to include it here as well. This is a brand new release and let me tell you, it really lives up to the hype. When you first spray it, you immediately get this kind of warm blueberry muffin vibe. It's like walking into a bakery on a cold morning. There is vanilla here, but it is not your basic vanilla, it is rich, creamy, almost custard-like. And then you get these hints of oats and pistachio and a touch of tonka with sandalwood that really makes it just comforting. What I love about Bake Me Happy is that it's a gourmand without really becoming too cloying. It doesn't smell like you dumped a bottle of syrup on yourself. It's balanced and it's very wearable. The longevity and projection are moderate, but I can see it improving over time. This is perfect for those cozy winter days when you want to smell delicious but still kind of sophisticated. Think of like coffee shop dates, holiday shopping, or just running errands but making it smell good. My number 2 in the list is going to be the Apple Cinnamon Masterpiece, and this is Theodoros Kalotinis' latest release, Apple Pie. Now, I want to talk about this first in the context of semi-gourmand fragrances, for example, like Kilian Angel Share, because I know a lot of you are fans of that style, but let me be clear, these are very, very different fragrances. Angel Share is all about that booziness, the cognac, the oak, and the tonka with some subtle apple notes. However, Apple Pie is just simply an apple cinnamon forward fragrance. And that's what exactly makes it eventually special. But let me explain. The opening is juicy baked apple with cinnamon, like someone just pulled out an apple pie out of the oven. It's authentic, it's realistic, it's absolutely delicious. You get that warm spice from the cinnamon, the sweetness from the baked apples, and then this beautiful pastry note in the background that makes it feel like actually you're eating that dessert. The cinnamon and apple are very, very strong in the first hour, so just be aware that you really must like cinnamon to enjoy the opening of this perfume. But as it develops, you get more of that buttery pastry crust with that vanilla base. The crust is not heavy, not too thick, rather a light layer to add extra dimension. There is a subtle warmth to it, but it is not boozy like Angel Share, it is more baking spices and comfort. This is a pure apple pie in a bottle, so if that's what you're looking for, then nothing else comes close to it. The longevity of this perfume was slightly better than moderate. I was able to detect it after a good 6 hours as a skin scent. Moving on to number 3, which I will call the Cozy Comfort. This is Gingerbread dough from Theodoros Kalotinis, and this is pure winter magic in a bottle. If apple pie is fruity and spicy, then gingerbread dough is warm and nostalgic. The moment you spray this, you're basically transported into Christmas morning. You get that authentic gingerbread cookie smell, the ginger, the molasses, the brown sugar, like all of it. It opens up with a blast of ginger, so you really have to enjoy ginger to be able to appreciate this fragrance. But what it makes it special is the warm dough. It is not just a gingerbread cookie, it's the raw dough before it goes into the oven, which gives it this softer, creamier quality. What I really like in this one is that it doesn't go too heavy or cloying. The ginger keeps it rather on the lighter and fresher side. There is also a subtle hint of butter and vanilla in the base, which basically round everything out very beautifully. It is sweet, but it is not candy sweet. It is more like baking sweet, if that makes sense. Very comforting. It is also very wearable. The performance, well, it was about 7 to 8 hours with moderate sillage on my skin. Number 4 is that I call an underrated beast. And I really mean that literally. This is White Creme from Toni Cabal, and this is hands down the most beast mode fragrance in my entire collection. I'm talking about nuclear projection and longevity. And to be honest, I don't understand why, but no one is talking about it. So White Creme is a creamy vanilla gourmand, but it is not your typical vanilla. The opening has this almost coconut-like creaminess mixed with some white chocolate and a little bit of plum. As it develops, you get more of that rich, dense vanilla that just sits on your skin like a cloud. There is something slightly musky in the base that gives it depth and also prevents it from being one-dimensional. It has some similar qualities as Blanche Bête, but this is a thicker and heavier version. They are not the same. Think of like this is the winter version of Blanche Bête. But let's talk about the performance, because this is where White Creme absolutely dominates. I sprayed this 2 days ago, and I can still smell it on my sweater. The projection is insane for the first 6 hours. People will really smell you from across the room. Then it will start sitting a bit closer to the skin, but it will still last easily 12 to 15 hours on you. So this is definitely not for the faint of heart. So because of this strength, I really only use 2 to 3 sprays maximum. And this is what you need. This is perfect for cold winter nights when you really want to make a statement, you want to smell sweet, delectable, or for those days when you want your fragrance to last from morning to night without reapplying. My number 5 pick is a niche masterpiece. It is Accident à la Vanille from Jousset Parfums. And if you are into niche fragrances, you have probably heard of this one because it has a cult following. Accident à la Vanille is what I will call a gourmand for the perfume lovers. It is not straightforward, it is not simple, it's complex and very beautifully crafted. The vanilla here is the star, but it is surrounded by these notes that make it so interesting. You smell hints of caramel, a touch of salt, some woody undertones, and this almost burnt sugary quality that keeps it from being too sweet. What I love about this fragrance, how it really evolves. The opening is bright, almost I can detect something citrusy, then it melts into this warm, creamy vanilla heart, and then the dry down is where the woody notes come through. It's like a story unfolding on your skin. The performance of this perfume is only moderate on me. Upon first spray it comes across super strong, but it calms down relatively fast. Number 6 is the Luxe Indulgence, and it is Creme de la Creme from Micallef. And yes, this is the most expensive fragrance on this list, but hear me out because there is a reason why it's here. So Micallef is known for luxury, and Creme de la Creme absolutely delivers on this promise. This is what I call as an elegant, refined gourmand. It's not too loud, it's not in your face, it has some sophisticated sweetness. The opening gives you this beautiful blend of white florals with coffee that makes it immediately very expensive. The coffee is definitely present and gives the perfume a kind of edge. However, it is not too loud and this fragrance doesn't smell like black opium. The dry down is basically where some magic happens. It becomes a skin-like, creamy, slightly powdery vanilla that just hugs around you. What sets this one apart from other vanilla gourmands is basically the quality of the ingredients. You can really smell the difference. Everything is just smooth, blended and luxurious. The bottle itself is also a work of art with those signature Micallef gemstones. This is also the best performer from the Micallef's desserts line, with about 5 to 6 hours of longevity with moderate projection. And finally, we are at number 7, which is my ultimate choice. This is Hazelnut Praline from Theodoros Kalotinis, and I'm ending this video with this one because it perfectly represents what a winter gourmand should be. Hazelnut praline is exactly what it sounds like. It is rich, roasted hazelnuts mixed with caramelized sugar and creamy praline. The opening hits you with that sweet, nutty, spicy, toasted quality that's just so addictive. Then you get some waves of caramel, vanilla that make it very sweet, but still not overwhelming. There is also a subtle chocolate undertone, which will add some complexity to the fragrance. And the spices are not disclosed, but I suspect that it also has some cinnamon and cloves in it. Now, if you are familiar with Theodoros Kalotinis, then you might know that they also have a similar fragrance called Velvet Chocolate. So let me give you a quick comparison of the two. So Velvet Chocolate is dark, rich, and more focused on the chocolate aspect, also with some deep coffee notes. While Hazelnut Praline is lighter and nuttier. Both are amazing, but Hazelnut Praline is more versatile for everyday wear. The performance is good. It lasted 4 to 5 hours on my skin. It's not a beast mode fragrance, but it doesn't need to be. This is a kind of scent that you will wear for yourself for those moments when you just want to feel cozy and happy. But now, I want to hear from you. Which ones are you the most excited to try? Are you team affordable gourmands or are you splurging on luxury? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more fragrance content. And until the next time, bye bye!